Can traditions change? Do we need to view our beliefs with a fresh perspective over time? For centuries, women have been prohibited from going to cremation grounds. But why? Was it due to religious reasons? Or were there social and psychological factors behind it? What is science's perspective on this tradition? This topic is not just about a tradition, but also sheds light on evolving societal thoughts and women's rights. Let's embark on a deep journey to understand why, when, and how this tradition was formed and whether it is still relevant today. Traditions and religious beliefs have influenced our thoughts and way of life for centuries. One such long-standing tradition is that women do not visit cremation grounds. The reasons behind this belief are rooted in religious, social, psychological, and scientific perspectives. However, as society has progressed, these beliefs have also begun to evolve. Let's explore in detail why women have traditionally been restricted from cremation grounds in different religions, societies, and scientific perspectives, and how this practice is changing in modern times. From a religious standpoint, Hinduism considers cremation grounds as places of tamasic, dark, and negative energy. Scriptures describe these places as being filled with powerful energies that can particularly affect women. It is believed that women are more sensitive to energetic influences and could be impacted by the spiritual forces present at cremation grounds. Additionally, texts like the Garuda Purana state that when a person dies, their soul enters a transitional state, during which the energies at the cremation ground can influence those who are emotionally or mentally vulnerable. Another religious reason often cited is related to menstruation. It is believed that during menstruation, a woman's energy field becomes highly sensitive. As a result, they are advised to stay away from tamasic environments, including cremation grounds. Ancient beliefs suggest that a woman's aura or energy flow changes during this time, making her more susceptible to absorbing external energies. However, this is purely a religious and spiritual belief without any scientific foundation. From a social perspective, traditionally, the responsibility of performing the last rites has always been assigned to men. In Hindu customs, it has been the duty of the son or a male family member to perform the cremation rituals. Women were traditionally engaged in household and family responsibilities, which meant they were not expected to participate in funeral rites. Additionally, in ancient times, security concerns played a significant role. Cremation grounds were often located on the outskirts of villages or towns in secluded areas. It was considered unsafe to send women to such places, especially for rituals conducted at night. This was another reason why they were kept away from cremation grounds. If we look at it from a psychological perspective, women are naturally more emotional. Witnessing the cremation of a loved one can deeply sadden them, negatively affecting their mental state. It has often been observed that women become extremely emotional during funerals, sometimes fainting or experiencing intense mental stress. They hold deep emotional connections with the deceased, which can have a long-lasting impact on them. This is why society has traditionally kept them away from such environments to protect them from emotional distress. From a scientific standpoint, there is no mandatory restriction on women going to cremation grounds. This tradition is entirely based on social and religious beliefs. However, science does provide some reasoning that helps explain certain aspects of this practice. For example, during cremation, various toxic chemicals are released, which can be harmful to health. Pregnant women and individuals with weak immune systems are particularly advised to avoid exposure to such pollutants. Scientifically, during menstruation, women undergo hormonal and emotional changes, making them more sensitive to their surroundings. However, this is not an indication of impurity, but merely a biological process. In modern times, this tradition is gradually changing. Many families now allow women to participate in funerals and even perform the last rites for their parents or relatives. In urban areas, this practice is evolving, with more women not only visiting cremation grounds, but also actively taking part in the entire funeral process. Many scholars and social reformers believe that the decision of whether to visit the cremation ground should be entirely up to the individual. Different religions have varying perspectives on this matter. In Islam, opinions on women visiting cemeteries are divided. In Sunni Islam, it is considered makruh, discouraged, but not completely forbidden. If women maintain composure, they may be permitted to visit. In Shia Islam, women are allowed to visit cemeteries. Similarly, in Christianity, women can fully participate in burial ceremonies and visit churches or cemeteries to pray for the deceased. Sikhism promotes gender equality, allowing women to actively take part in funerals. Buddhism also does not prohibit women from visiting cremation grounds. In Judaism, Orthodox traditions discourage women from visiting cemeteries, but modern Jewish communities are more accepting of it. In Zoroastrianism, Parsi religion, the funeral process takes place in the Tower of Silence, and women are generally not allowed to enter the area. In conclusion, the tradition of women not visiting cremation grounds evolved due to religious, social, and psychological reasons, but it has never been an absolute prohibition. Science and modern society are witnessing changes in this practice, and women are now gaining the freedom to participate in funeral rituals. This decision should be based entirely on individual and family beliefs. Traditions evolve with time, and society must progress with new ideas and freedom. We have examined this subject from every perspective: religious, social, psychological, and scientific. Traditions are formed over time and evolve as well. The practice of restricting women from cremation grounds is also gradually changing. Today, women are not only attending funerals, but also performing the last rites for their loved ones. This is not just a sign of equality, but also an indication that society is embracing new ideas. While respecting traditions is important, reevaluating them when they become obstacles to progress is equally necessary. Ultimately, every individual should have the freedom to make their own decisions based on faith and personal beliefs. This journey of change will continue, and one day, the question, "Can women go to cremation grounds?" will become irrelevant, as the answer will already be clear: yes, absolutely. If you found this information valuable, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our channel for more thought-provoking content. Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. Thank you.